encourage active participation from all of our participants so we can engage in deeper discussion about the related topics. Dr. Muhammad Zaki Bino is a principal researcher in Ceramic and Amorphous Group, Faculty of Applied Science and Technology. And he is a renowned expert in environmental sciences. So, without further ado, let's kick off this session with our next incredible speaker, Prof. Muhammad Zaki. The stage is yours, but allow me to remind that the maximum presentation time is about 15 minutes. So please, Doctor, whenever you are ready.
Good morning and selamat pagi. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Mahendra, for good introduction from all about me. Okay, today I will present you about material science, which is about palm oil fuel ash. Okay, this is about the ash waste from palm oil. Okay, can show slide. Okay, actually I learned in administrative team. I think since after I graduate PhD, that I not much time on research actually because I have been dean since 10 years ago. So, but currently I have one PhD student with that work on with my research, current research, okay, which is about POFA, palm oil fuel ash. Can show the slide. Okay, so topic of my presentation today is about the sustainability and innovation and assessment of current palm oil fuel ash POFA utilization practice. Okay, next. Okay, this is content. I will present my presentation today. Okay, palm oil, everything. Okay, I think you can skip this one. Okay, about the palm oil, I think everybody knows about the palm oil. Okay, here I show you a little bit history about the palm oil, which is a palm oil tree originated from West Africa. Okay, and then the first introduced to Malaysia. Okay, because I do research in Malaysia early 1870. Okay, then 1917. Okay, first commercial planting, commercial. Okay, and in Malaysia, and according to Malaysia Economic Statistics, okay, in 2019, there is 71 million tons of palm oil fresh fruit was harvested from 5.1 million hectares of palm oil since 2019. Okay, so the huge in numbers for planting of palm tree. Okay, so next slide. Okay, for the production, okay, in world, Malaysia and Indonesia are dominated planting of palm oil. Okay, Indonesia the most, okay, which is 54%, and Malaysia is 32% of the production in palm oil. Okay, so Malaysia and Indonesia covered about 86% of the total global palm oil production. So it's a very big sector that produce palm oil. Okay, maybe next. Okay, how about the POFA? Okay, POFA is come from palm oil fruits. Okay, after that, okay, only 10% of palm oil and palm kernel produce palm oil, and other 90% is less as a biomass and waste. That means from palm fruit, 90% is waste. Okay, that's why I'm very interested to study further because there are huge amounts about the waste here. Okay, global amount of palm oil residue is about 184 million tons. Okay. So from palm fruit, okay, they extract the palm oil, and then this is a waste, which is empty fruit bunches, palm oil fibers, palm kernel and kernel shell, and after that we can get POFA, which is we call it as palm oil fuel ash. Okay, that is the transition from fruit to the waste and the POFA ash. Okay, next. How POFA generated? Okay, from the waste, this waste actually the mill, okay, will burn this one to generate another electricity. Okay, they burn this one to generate electricity for the palm oil extraction process. And from this huge amount, only about 5% of weight, okay, comes to the POFA, comes to be ash. Okay, you can calculate how many million tons from here and get 5% of the million tons of the palm oil, so you can get POFA. Okay, so very huge volume for the POFA industry. Okay, maybe next. Okay, currently what are POFA used for? Mostly is they are done in open land because of the waste, because of the ash. Okay? Some industry will take it as a fertilizer and medium for growing plants. Okay, maybe you can see at the nursery they sell about the medium for the growing plant. Okay, included that is the soil plus with the ash from POFA, from palm oil. Okay, and the other, some research is about the construction. Okay, but most of POFA is used for the dam in the open land, used as a fertilizer or the growing plant. Okay. So next, what are the important things from POFA itself? Okay, you can see here is POFA is considered as the renewable and sustainable source of silica because this ash contains very big volume of silica. Okay, so the effective of POFA can be replaced silica in various applications, depend on what you want to be. Okay, so we can commercialize this silica to apply in any industry that you want. Okay, next. For example, there is a lot of silica used in the productions. Construction used as a primary cementous material to improve strength and durability. Okay, used natural. Next, ceramic, porcelain used as stoneware and houseware materials. Okay, glass as a main component of glass used in window, bottles, and various glassware. Okay, that uses silica. Also about the electronics, agriculture, care, and pharmaceutical. There is a lot of application of silica. And current silica is come from soil. And if every day we dig from soil, so we facing the shortage of silica for the next new generations. Okay, why not? We produce another silica from waste, so we can use again. That's why we call it as sustainable of that waste. Okay. Okay. Next. Okay. How to make POFA valuable? Okay. From the industry, we can see that the huge number and done in open land. So how to make it valuable? Okay. From raw materials, we need to do the treatments and some characterization for this silica, and after that we can get the treated POFA. That is the value is depend on how we treat that silica POFA. Okay. Okay. Show the study next. Okay, this is a common treatment we do for the POFA. Okay, calcination, chemical treatment, and before that we do the grinding and sieving for the. And some is we combine together. That's technique to get the good quality of silica. Okay, next. Okay, this I show you a few studies before. Okay, to show that how many percent that can do they produce about the silica. Okay, let's say from here is 2015 only 54. Okay, and next 2021, this one is 81. Next 65, 40, and so on. Okay, that is the previous study. Silica can produce from POFA, but the percentage is we call it as a little bit low. Okay. Next. Okay, for the method of study. Okay, we do the experiment. Okay, we do the treatment, proper treatment. Now we can get 83%. Okay, from POFA to get silica. Okay, so I still going to get some more percent, increase this percent. Okay, to get pure. It's not, maybe it's difficult to get a pure silica, but I think I can still increase that percent with new techniques of treatments. Okay. I think next. This is the raw material for silica, and we do the SEM. We can show the microstructure. Okay. This one raw. Next. Very dark. Okay. Next. Okay, after we for that POFA, okay, the change in color from black to brown, and you can see that microstructure is quite consistent compared to previous. Okay, the microstructure is okay. You can see that very consistent lah. Okay, and regular shape. Okay, next. Okay, and what the MC mentioned just now, moderator mentioned, research is on ceramic and glass ceramic. So that's why I use that POFA in porcelain. Okay, actually in porcelain, this is the current situation about the production of porcelain. And porcelain actually normally made from clay, kaolin, feldspar, and silica. Okay, three types of material that we use to produce porcelain, which is clay, feldspar, and silica. So, position clay is 50%, feldspar 55%, and silica actually 25%. Okay, this one we use the quartz. Normally we use quartz as the production for porcelain. Okay, next. Okay, this one about the development about the porcelain. I think better we go to the result. Okay, next. Okay, I show you the when we use POFA in porcelain production. Okay, first about the strength. Okay, about the strength. Without POFA here, but after we replace silica, commercial silica with the POFA, okay, the strength is increased. Also with the bulk density, because for ceramic materials, porcelain, we need to study about the density. Okay, without silica, without POFA, just around here 2.3. Okay, and after we add on Okay, with the POFA, we can increase the bulk density by using the treated POFA. Okay, so very high. Okay, which is 50% of the composition for silica. Okay, next. Okay, also with the volume shrinkage, okay, good, very high for this one. Okay, for the POFA, and the most important thing for the ceramic actually is water absorption. Without silica, without POFA actually, very porous. Okay, but when we add with the POFA, okay, can reduce the water absorption. That means when you use as a kolam lah, okay, use a cement, so no more water can go through the porcelain, okay, because your water absorption is very low. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, this one I show you how different the porcelain with POFA and without POFA. Okay, with POFA you can see that about very compact. The glassy face, you can see the glassy face here, and this shows that this microstructure is very dense compared to the without POFA. Okay, you can see the porous. That's why porosity is very high. Okay. Okay, next. That's all. Okay, so there is plenty of application actually you can do with treated POFA. Okay, mostly in construction area, and currently I work with a few pipeline in this producing new product with conducted with the POFA actually. Okay, so Indonesia is the largest country that produce palm oil. When after that they produce more POFA, so you can make use from waste POFA, okay, to make valuable product for your country and to produce for our world. Okay, I think that's all.
Big applause to our great speaker. What a wonderful presentation for our speaker. And personally, this is a very interesting research on soil physics, because the main points that I understand about your presentation is focus on the utilization of palm oil residues or POFA to create a new type of porcelain or ceramic that was proved to be more durable and less porous. So we could have a new kind of ceramic that also relatively economically lower than ordinary ceramic that has more strength to it. So it was more durable and it absorbed water more or less like that. Okay, that's a very interesting topic personally for me, and I think all the participants also feel the same. So I hope anyone or okay, please, Mr. Anifan Sangian, state your question.
Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity. My name is Hani Fransanian from Physics Department, Samratulangan University. According to your presentation, actually you use the raw materials containing about lignocellulose material, right? Lignocellulose. And because you use the residue from palm material, so it means that the raw material is lignocellulose. Yeah, lignocellulose contains the carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen. There are some technology, I think, that you skip the presentation because according to the structure of lignocellulose, as I mentioned previously, that it contains the carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen. How you replace this carbon with the silicon, because the silica based on the silicon? This is the first question. And the second, and what's the comparison, the cost productions, this silica, yeah? produced from the residue of the palm oil industry, and the silica from the conventional materials, yeah, like the sands and the clay. Yeah. Okay, that's all my question. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much for the question. Okay, actually, for the first question about how to produce silica from this residue, actually is that I mentioned just a little bit just now, which is from calcination with, and then we do the acid treatment. Okay, that one is I just mentioned very light just now. It's not go to detail how to produce that silica. So that means from Papua we do the treatment on that one through the calcination, from the acid treatment, and from acid actually they can reduce the carbon inside. Okay, that's why we need to do a few things, okay, to that profile to make sure that we can get higher content of silica. That we have done. That's why we can get from SRF data, we can up to 93% of silica content in profile. That is our team's reply. Okay, about the cost, actually we buy for their labs. Okay, maybe we can say high for the pure silica. Okay, and to produce the silica from labs, also because we need the current to do the calcination, and we need acid to buy acid. More or less in labs we can see that not much different. Okay, with cost. Okay, not much different cost. We buy the commercial cost and do calculation on what we consume energy and also about the acid and so on. Okay, but if we can make it in the for production, maybe we can consider about the things lah. Okay, maybe for calcination, maybe we can use again palm kernels and so on. We can burn it again to make sure to calcine their waste. Okay, because we need to calcine first. Okay.
Okay, thank you for your return from our speaker. Mr. Hani, are you satisfied with? Okay, thank you. Okay, unfortunately, due to time constraint, we also have to conclude our presentation with Dr. Muhammad Zaki. Thank you, Dr. Muhammad Zaki, for that insightful sharing of knowledge and presentation. And I'm Mahendra Nugraha, proclaim my biggest gratitude to the participation. Until we meet again, stay curious and have a great day.